Looking for a way to get healthy? The Chef You and I program has the answer. Kathryn Raaker and chefs from around the nation will teach even the most inexperienced how to cook. Come into their kitchen and watch them take ordinary foods with loads of calories and fat and turn those foods into healthier dishes. You will be the first to get tips and ideas on foods that are easy to prepare. Now let's join Kathryn and today's chef and learn how to make today's recipes.
Hi, this is Kathryn Raaker of The Chef You and I have my guest chef with me again, who I love when she comes, and that's Maria Dunaway. And we're going to be cooking what today?
We're cooking egg rolls for appetizer, and then our Filipino chicken ginger stew, and then for dessert, sweet black rice pudding.
Oh, I can't wait. This sounds so exciting. I can't even hardly stand it. What's the first thing that we're going to do today?
We're going to make the egg roll.
You're going to teach me how to do this, right?
Yes, I could teach you because somebody taught me how to make it.
Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. What's the first thing? I take one of these wrappers?
Well, you could go ahead and get the wrapper.
Okay.
But first we have to mix the ingredients.
Okay, we're going to mix the ingredients first?
Okay, well, the ingredients for this Filipino egg roll, or what we call lumpia in Filipino, is ground pork.
Okay.
Now, some people would use ground beef.
Right.
And somebody I know even use ground chicken.
Right.
And some of them would just use vegetable.
Right.
But I like to use ground pork because this is the one that my husband likes.
Oh.
Okay, so my husband likes egg rolls ever since he was a kid.
Okay.
His aunt used to make it. His aunt was Filipina, but
she was.
She was. Well, she was married to his uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the ingredient that we need is the ground pork.
Ground pork.
Which is really hard to find. I mean, most of the stores, they would sell ground pork with Italian sausage on it. So make sure you get the right ground pork, which is of this consistency, because some of them could get so sticky.
Right.
And then another ingredient would be the scallions, which is a kind of onion, but a lot stronger. You want to smell it?
Wow, it does smell strong. Now, how many scallions are there?
About 4 of them. They're about this size. I want to show you what the scallion looks like in its original form.
Okay.
It looks like this. This is very native in Philippines, and it's really strong that when I chopped this up today with my friend, I was crying. I couldn't stop crying.
Really?
Yeah. Well, actually, I wasn't chopping. I was putting it in a blender. I ground it in a blender. You have to really ground it.
Yeah, you can see that it's ground.
Yeah, because everything has to be ground. The meat, the onions, and the carrots. See how ground it is?
And how many carrots is that?
About 4.
4 carrots.
Yeah, 4 carrots. And then you need about 2 eggs. And then
so that you already beat those up already?
Yeah, it's all beaten up.
Okay, so...
all beat up. Okay.
It's all beat up.
And then 1 extra egg.
Okay. All right, so...
It's brown.
So... Now you have to prepare these, don't you? Because they're kind of delicate, aren't they?
I know. And you know, you could buy different kinds of egg roll wrappers, but I prefer this brand because...
What kind of brand is it?
Well, it's Spring Home.
Yeah, but it's...
free advertising.
Yeah, is it Chinese?
It's Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Yeah. I prefer this one. My friend told me to get this one because this is the one that really holds up well.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't hold well,
you're gonna actually gonna fry them.
Yeah,
right?
You want to make sure that they all stay together.
Okay.
Until you eat them.
Okay. So what's the first thing I need to do? You're gonna show me how to do it.
Okay. Well, mix them all up. So here comes the onion.
The onions.
And
the carrots.
Oh, that's a lot. And this would hold it up together.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we put this right here? Okay. This is going to put it
then
all
the beat
together.
up egg.
Oh, the beat up egg. It's
and
almost
then
like
you mix.
Then you mix it, right?
Right.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. Now, if you like to
really get your hands in there, you can.
If you want to get your rings and hands dirty, you could use your hands.
I'm going to use my hands real quick because they're clean.
That's what my friend told me to do. Mix it with your hands.
Yeah, I make meatloaf like that.
Okay, good. Then you could mix it up for me.
I'm mixing
it up for you.
You can keep your rings on. Okay. You're teaching me how to do it today, right?
So it's like a labor of love. You're here.
Isn't that good enough?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. I got to wash my hands real quick.
See the nice color?
Oh, that's beautiful.
purple and orange.
Oh, I like that color. I want the camera to see that. That's really pretty.
Then me and my friend, we made this earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your friend's name is?
Melanie, hi there.
Melanie. She's in the audience today.
Yeah, and she's the one who actually taught me how to make this because
Okay.
I've been married to my husband for 19 years and I've been trying to make this
Forever.
for 19 years.
Okay,
and
let
I
me
couldn't
have
do
this.
it, you know, and then
Can you hand me
finally
that?
somebody taught me how to make it.
Oh, that's easy. Okay,
Because
now,
you know, you really have to learn it, you know, hands-on instead of just watching it.
that's right. So that's really important. Now, how are we going to make these not be curl up?
Well, you could freshen it up with
Water?
yeah,
All right.
yeah. When you buy this,
Yeah.
you could keep it in the freezer, but when you're ready to use it, you might
Yeah.
want to defrost it in the fridge and leave it
Yeah.
in room temperature before you actually make it. Because
Right.
now it's all stiffened up.
Well, see, here's what you do. What I usually do with these is I use a little oil, if that's all right.
Oh,
or water. Can we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to take a little break and I'll go get some oil.
Okay.
And we'll just make it real fresh, okay?
Okay.
You know, there's a trick to keeping these really moist, and that's using paper towels that have got, you know, water on it, because I use phyllo dough all the time. And you have to
Oh,
work
okay,
really
yeah.
fast with that one too. Okay, so what we're going to do, here it is right here. Now, what's the next thing I do?
Well, first thing, I forgot to tell you that we need to add some spices.
That's important.
Yeah.
How much do you want to put in there?
Oh, you just eyeball it, just like
You eyeball it?
Yeah, you just put a little
Oh,
pepper.
well, okay,
and
pepper.
I'm not really a big fan of salt, so I just put a little salt because that's what the recipe says.
Yeah, because you're a
but-
nurse, right?
Yeah, and I'm not really a fan of salt because
And sodium.
yeah, but you know, a little thing won't hurt. You know,
Right.
I mean, you know,
Okay.
just
All
to
right,
put a little
so-
flavor on it. Or
Okay.
you could put your secret spices on it. You know,
Right.
like
Right.
you know, substitute.
Okay, so let me do it now, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, first of all, you
What?
might want to orient your wrapper like that.
Like that?
Because we're gonna wrap it like
Okay.
a sleeping
Like
bag.
Oh, I got to move this over. Hold on, so we can see what we're doing here.
So make it diagonal,
Okay.
and you might want to make it thin, like a
Thin?
log.
Okay. Well, hold on a minute. Let me just get a smaller spoon here.
Or you could just use your hands. You know.
I will. I will. Just let me get it there first.
Okay. Don't put too much. Maybe just 2 tablespoons. You know, right?
Okay,
2
like that?
tablespoons.
Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
And you make sure you got a lot of room on the sides because you're gonna be
Oh.
folding it like a
Okay. I'll get it. Don't
like a
worry.
burrito.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like that.
yeah, yeah,
Right?
something like that. Yeah.
Like, what, good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then
Now
you-
what? Now
Take the
this.
bottom.
Yeah.
Then fold it over.
Fold it over like that, right? And
roll,
then
roll once.
roll once,
Okay,
like
careful,
that.
and then close it like
Oh,
that.
that's fun.
And then roll it again.
I got it. I got it.
And then
Yeah.
you might want to seal it.
Okay. Seal it.
Sometimes we use water, but we're gonna use egg wash.
Okay.
Or in this case, it's a whole egg. To seal it, you might want to seal it from the underneath.
Underneath.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Then you set it aside.
You set it aside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm setting it aside. Okay.
Then you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and then we got a lot
How
of.
many are we doing?
Oh, you could make 2 more.
Okay, I'll make 2 more.
Yeah.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah.
So like that, right?
Yeah.
That was easy.
That's a lot of meat.
That is a lot of meat. We're going to be doing this
Yeah,
forever.
but don't be in a hurry that you want to use it all up. Just take your time and you
These
could-
are going to be delicious. And you
Yeah.
were really sweet with me, weren't you? You didn't put garlic in it, but you would put garlic in it, right?
Oh no, this one doesn't need garlic anyway.
Oh, it doesn't need garlic.
It's an onion thing. I mean, it's
Really?
onion day today.
Okay.
We're
it's
big on onions today, not garlic.
onions.
Okay.
Scallions. Okay, so I do it like that, right?
Mhm. Then
Right.
roll once.
Roll once.
Yeah, and then close it.
And close it like that,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Close it
why
like
it
that.
should be very pliable, like phyllo dough.
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
like
stiff.
that.
Yeah. Don't
Okay,
forget
then
to
seal it.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm just going to do this.
Other people, they would
What?
cook the meat first and then roll it up.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I've seen somebody. I don't know, but
That's dumb.
well, no, it's not. It's
Not
just
so
that
dumb?
it's just that it's harder to roll because it's going to be too oily. It's going
Oh,
to
I
break
get
up.
it. I get
think
it.
some people are worried that they're going to cook. They're
Okay.
going to undercook the meat or something.
Undercook it? Really?
Well, you cannot undercook as long as you keep the
Do you make fish ones or do you make other ones besides this and vegetarian ones?
No, this is the only thing I make.
Really?
Ground pork, yeah. There are different variations of lumpia, but
And how's that spelled?
Lumpia. It's Chinese.
Oh, lumpia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of spring rolls?
Oh, I love spring rolls.
Yeah, those are bigger. They look like this. They're
Really?
bigger, they're wider, and they're
Yeah.
all veggies,
All veggie.
right?
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And some of them are, there are different variations of egg roll, really. But this is the one I like best.
You like this one the best?
Yeah, it fills you up.
Really? I love egg rolls. I love, we lived in Singapore, so, I love everything Asian. Doesn't matter what it is, right?
Yeah.
Now, my
Yeah.
question is, we need to, not my question, but I have to tell you something. We have to take a break.
Okay.
We'll be right back, Marie, after these very important messages on The Chef You and I.